Chicago is in chaos tonight, fans are shocked, emotions are running high, and social media is going absolutely crazy over the latest twist in the King Von saga. Just when everyone thought the streets had started to settle after years of tension, unconfirmed reports suggest that OBlock, yes, the legendary Chicago neighborhood made famous in drill music, is facing a brand new wave of allegations connected to the late King Von. The streets are talking, rumors are flying, and the hip-hop world can't stop buzzing. Some people are saying that this new development could rewrite what we thought we knew about the events surrounding Von's tragic death. Social media is flooded with fan theories, heated debates, and even a few dramatic claims from people claiming inside knowledge. Of course, nothing is confirmed, but that hasn't stopped fans from reacting. Emotions are running high, from grief to anger, to the kind of loyalty that's almost impossible to untangle. And the timing, perfectly chaotic. Right as Chicago's drill scene tries to evolve, this story drops like a bomb. Fans are divided over what this really means. Some think it's a sign of lingering vendettas in the streets. Others believe it's just another rumor amplified by social media hysteria. But one thing is clear, everyone is paying attention. Tonight we're breaking down everything we know, everything fans are saying, and the shocking theories that are spreading across Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We're diving deep into the heart of Chicago's streets, the people closest to Von, and the whispers that have the drill community talking like never before. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over, and trust me, the drama is just getting started. The city of Chicago is on edge once again, and this time, it feels like the drama just won't stop. Fans are shocked as new allegations have surfaced surrounding the infamous 63rd Street neighborhood, reigniting conversations about the King Von case that shook the hip-hop world years ago. Social media is going crazy, with clips, memes, and heated debates flooding every platform as people struggle to piece together what really happened. Emotions ran high as the news broke late last night, with unconfirmed reports suggesting that tensions in OBlock have escalated even further. For many, this is more than just a story. It's a deeply personal chapter in a community that has already endured so much, and the streets are buzzing with whispers, rumors, and speculation that no one can fully verify yet. The story began quietly, almost too quietly, before the internet exploded with chatter. Some people think this new wave of allegations might be connected to long-standing rivalries that never truly went away, while others believe it could tie back to unresolved issues stemming from the night King Von tragically lost his life. Fans are dissecting every social media post, every subtle comment from artists and insiders, looking for clues, and the tension is palpable. Nothing is confirmed, but the mere suggestion that 63rd Street could be involved in fresh drama has sent waves of anxiety and intrigue through the hip-hop community. People are divided, some defending the neighborhood, while others speculate that this could reignite one of Chicago's most notorious feuds. The emotional stakes are high. Fans who remember King Von, his rise from OBlock, and the way his story captured the attention of the world are finding themselves pulled into a narrative that is both tragic and mystifying. Social media is littered with posts from grieving fans, theories about possible motives, and even heated arguments about loyalty, justice, and street code. The mix of grief, anger, and fascination creates a perfect storm for viral attention, and the story is spreading faster than anyone can fully track. In online forums, fans are debating whether these latest claims are credible or if they're just another rumor designed to stir chaos. Unconfirmed reports suggest that local authorities are quietly investigating, but no official statements have been released, leaving fans hungry for information and eager for any hint of clarity. What makes this situation even more gripping is the cast of characters involved. People are mentioning names, some familiar from past headlines and some new faces, all tied to OBlock or the wider Chicago scene. Social media is saying that a few of these individuals may have been in direct contact with law enforcement or insiders close to the investigation, though nothing has been officially confirmed. Fans are dissecting Instagram stories, TikTok clips, and snippets from podcasts, trying to read between the lines. There's a growing sense of urgency, almost like the city is holding its breath, waiting to see who will speak first, what evidence might emerge, and whether this is just the beginning of something far bigger. The emotional tension is almost tangible, with fans reacting not just to the facts, but to the implications. What it could mean for loyalty, reputation, and the future of OBlock in Chicago's music and street culture. Social media is fueling the fire at every turn. Some people think certain posts are deliberate hints, while others claim they're attempts to mislead the public or throw off attention. Memes and comments fly back and forth, some humorous, some angry, but all charged with emotion. Fans are shocked by the intensity of the discussion and the sheer number of people weighing in on a story that has, until now, remained mostly behind closed doors. Nothing is confirmed, yet the speculation feels immediate, almost like it's happening in real time on a neighborhood corner rather than on a phone screen. Even artists who were close to King Von are being tagged in posts, on with fans anxiously waiting for a reaction or acknowledgement, hoping for any piece of insight that might shed light on the chaos unfolding. And at the center of all this, the shadow of King Von looms large. His legacy, his music, and his story are now entwined with these fresh allegations, and for many fans, it's impossible to separate the memory of Von from the tension in OBlock today. Some people believe that the new allegations are connected to unresolved revenge plots, while others think it could be more about power struggles and respect in the streets. There are whispers that certain incidents may have happened just weeks ago, but again, nothing is confirmed. The city and the hip-hop world at large is watching, waiting, and talking, sometimes shouting about what this could mean. By the time the sun rose over Chicago this morning, social media was still buzzing. Comments, reposts, videos, and screenshots flooded every timeline, and emotions ran high as the story continued to grow, layer by layer, with each new post. Fans are shocked, people are divided, and the streets of OBlock are alive with tension. This is a story with no clear ending yet, and the world is watching as the drama unfolds. Everyone wants answers, but for now, the questions remain. What really happened on 63rd Street, and how does it tie back to King Von's legacy? As the hours passed, the story surrounding 63rd Street began to spiral even further, and the tension was almost unbearable. Social media is going crazy, with fans dissecting every tiny detail, every clip, and every cryptic post. Some people think that certain influencers and insiders are dropping hints deliberately, trying to stir speculation and see who reacts first. Emotions ran high across platforms, with people sharing theories, arguments, and even accusations, though nothing is confirmed. The streets of Chicago feel like they're holding their breath, and the air is thick with uncertainty. The discussion has grown beyond just OBlock. It's now a citywide spectacle, with fans from all over weighing in, trying to understand what the allegations really mean. The escalation didn't take long. Unconfirmed reports suggest that someone close to the neighborhood might have been involved in recent incidents that fans believe are tied to the King Von case. People are divided. Some say this is revenge finally catching up, while others argue that it's about respect, influence, and the ongoing rivalries that never truly faded. Social media has become a war zone of opinions, with heated debates about loyalty, street ethics, and who might be behind the alleged moves. Fans are shocked by the intensity, sharing everything from video clips of late-night confrontations to screenshots of private messages, each fueling more speculation. Nothing is confirmed, but the sheer volume of reactions is enough to make anyone wonder if this is just the tip of the iceberg. The first major twist came when some unverified sources claimed that a figure previously connected to the King Von case might have resurfaced, sparking renewed tension. Fans are dissecting old footage, revisiting past interviews, and comparing details, trying to connect dots that may or may not exist. Social media is flooded with comments like, is this finally the truth coming out? And someone has to speak up before things get worse. Emotions ran high as speculation grew, with some people convinced that the situation could reignite conflicts that have simmered for years. The energy online is almost tangible, with every post seeming to escalate the drama rather than calm it. Meanwhile, fan theories are spreading like wildfire. Some people believe that certain new names being mentioned in connection with 63rd Street are actually fronts for larger players, while others argue that the alleged drama is being exaggerated for clout. The arguments are intense, often personal, and sometimes heartbreaking, as fans grapple with the possibility that someone they admired could be involved in this chaos. Social media is going crazy with polls, memes, and even live streams, as people try to make sense of the narrative. Nothing is confirmed, yet every snippet, every post, every whispered rumor feels like a spark ready to ignite the streets. Artists and insiders are slowly weighing in, though carefully, aware of how explosive any comment could be. Some have hinted at ongoing disputes, while others stay silent, letting speculation dominate the conversation. Fans are shocked by the careful dance between revealing information and staying safe, with many interpreting silence as confirmation of the drama. Social media is a frenzy of reactions. Messages of concern, warnings, and even pleas for peace mix with bold predictions of what might happen next. Some people think that this escalation could finally force an official statement, while others worry it will only intensify existing tensions. Emotions ran high as everyone watched, waited, and debated. What makes the escalation so gripping is that it's layered with personal stakes. King Von's memory still looms over the situation, and for many, these allegations feel like an attack on more than just individuals. They feel like an attack on a legacy. Fans are divided, some defending OBlock fiercely, others questioning what could be happening behind the scenes. Social media is flooded with passionate commentary, heartfelt tributes, and angry speculation. The tension isn't just online either. Unconfirmed reports suggest that certain corners of the city are more alert than usual, as if people are bracing for a reaction or confrontation. Nothing is confirmed, but the sense of danger and urgency is real enough to keep the story dominating timelines. The drama has reached a fever pitch. Theories about motives, past feuds, and possible outcomes dominate conversations, with no shortage of speculation about who might act next. Some people believe that this escalation could have long-term consequences for the neighborhood, the artists, and even the fans who follow these stories so closely. Social media is going crazy, and every new post seems to add another layer of tension. Emotions ran high, debates became personal, and the story refused to let go of anyone following it. Fans are shocked. People are divided, and questions remain. Who is really behind the allegations? What triggered the escalation? And how far will the drama go? The tension in Chicago is palpable, and the story around 63rd Street has reached a point where every detail, every post, and every whisper feels like it could ignite something much bigger. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and social media is going crazy with speculation. Some people think that what's happening now is more than just online drama. It's a reflection of long-standing conflicts that were never fully resolved. Unconfirmed reports suggest that recent incidents may have involved people close to the neighborhood, and while nothing is confirmed, the chatter has fans convinced that the stakes are higher than ever. People are divided, some defending OBlock, others fearing that this could spiral into renewed chaos. And the debate has become nearly impossible to follow without feeling the intensity of the streets firsthand. And the drama escalated further when clips began circulating of what fans are calling behind-the-scenes moments, showing heated exchanges between individuals allegedly connected to the latest 63rd Street allegations. Social media is going crazy with reactions, and fans are dissecting every word, every gesture, as if decoding a secret message. Some people think that these interactions hint at alliances forming or breaking, while others believe they're carefully staged to distract the public. Nothing is confirmed, but the videos have sparked a wave of theories. People are shocked at the level of tension, and emotions ran high as fans debated the implications late into the night, wondering if what they were seeing was the calm before the storm or just another layer of the ongoing drama. Meanwhile, lots of speculation about who is pulling strings behind the scenes has grown intense. Some people think that figures previously connected to King Von's case may be quietly involved, using social media to send signals without directly stating anything. Fans are dissecting posts, stories, and interviews, searching for any hint of confirmation, while others argue that the rumors are blown out of proportion, part of a cycle that feeds itself with each reaction. Emotions ran high, and social media is going crazy with conflicting opinions. Some people believe that certain influencers may be intentionally escalating the narrative, while others think that it's simply the natural chaos of a neighborhood that has always been under the microscope. Nothing is confirmed, yet the story continues to grip the hip-hop community and the streets of Chicago alike. And the tension is amplified by the emotional weight of King Von's legacy. Fans are shocked that his name keeps surfacing in connection with fresh drama, and emotions ran high as people reflected on his life, his music, and the way he represented 63rd Street. Social media is flooded with tributes, heated arguments, and theories about motives and intentions. Some people think the new allegations are revenge-related, while others argue that they're about power, influence, and respect. Nothing is confirmed, but every new post, every video video snippet, every whispered rumor adds fuel to a fire that feels like it could consume anyone connected to the story. The stakes are no longer just online. They feel real, personal, and deeply emotional. The conflict appears to be reaching a point where control is slipping. Unverified sources claim that recent tensions have led to increased police presence in certain areas, though nothing official has been reported. Fans are shocked, social media is going crazy, and emotions ran high as speculation about possible outcomes grows more intense. Some people believe that this could lead to confrontations or public statements from people involved, while others think that it may remain a simmering issue, playing out quietly behind closed doors. The uncertainty only adds to the drama, making every online interaction feel like it could be part of a larger story that no one fully understands yet. Meanwhile, fan reactions continue to escalate the tension. Some people are dissecting lyrics from old King Von tracks, trying to find hidden meanings or foreshadowing in connection to the current events. Others are analyzing social media posts from influencers and artists, speculating on their intentions and loyalties. Social media is going crazy, emotions ran high, and the narrative is evolving faster than anyone can fully track. Nothing is confirmed, yet fans are convinced that the next major development could come at any moment. People are divided, passionate, and sometimes even fearful, creating a mix of energy that keeps the story dominating timelines across the internet. The story has become as much about perception as reality. Some people think that the tension is being amplified deliberately, while others believe that this is the natural consequence of unresolved rivalries, loyalty conflicts, and the legacy of King Von. Emotions ran high, social media is going crazy, and fans are dissecting every snippet for meaning. Nothing is confirmed, yet the intensity of the narrative has reached a point where it feels like everyone involved is waiting for a breaking point. The streets, the music, and the online community are all watching, reacting, and speculating, and the drama shows no sign of slowing down. The drama around 63rd Street has reached a boiling point, and the city of Chicago is feeling the intensity like never before. Fans are shocked, social media is going crazy, and emotions ran high as new threads of the story started to emerge. Unconfirmed reports suggest that certain individuals linked to the latest allegations may have been in contact with others outside the neighborhood, though nothing is confirmed. Some people think this could signal a major turning point, while others argue that it's just another wave of rumors feeding off the frenzy online. The stakes feel higher than ever, and every post, clip, and comment seems to carry the weight of possible consequences, leaving fans anxious, divided, and desperate for answers. As the tension builds, speculation about motives and alliances has intensified. Some people believe that this escalation is tied to long-standing disputes in OBlock, while others think it could be a strategic move designed to assert dominance or settle old scores. Social media is flooded with heated debates, live stream reactions, and fan theories, and emotions ran high as people tried to interpret what the latest developments could mean. Nothing is confirmed, yet the sheer volume of discussion makes it feel as if the streets themselves are on edge. Fans are dissecting old footage, analyzing cryptic posts, and revisiting interviews for clues, hoping to understand how this new chapter connects to the King Von legacy. The story took an even more dramatic turn when some unverified sources claimed that certain actions, previously thought to be isolated, may actually be connected. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and social media is going crazy with speculation about who might be involved and what the implications could be. Some people think this suggests a larger network of influence behind the allegations, while others argue it's just coincidence amplified by online chatter. Nothing is confirmed, but the narrative has taken on a life of its own, and the tension is palpable. People are divided, and every rumor seems to spark another wave of emotional reactions across the community, keeping everyone glued to their screens. At the same time, the emotional weight of King Von's legacy continues to hang over the situation. Fans are dissecting old songs, social media posts, and interviews, searching for clues that might hint at unresolved conflicts or intentions. Some people believe that his influence still shapes the dynamics in OBlock, while others think that the current drama is largely independent of the past. Social media is going crazy, and emotions ran high as the debate rages on. Nothing is confirmed, yet fans are convinced that the next development could change everything. The uncertainty only heightens the emotional stakes, making the story feel like it could erupt at any moment. Meanwhile, whispers of behind-the-scenes negotiations and private conversations have surfaced, though nothing is confirmed. Some people think these interactions could be attempts to de-escalate tensions, while others believe they may signal further drama on the horizon. Social media is flooded with speculation, fan reactions, and emotional tributes, keeping the narrative alive in a way that feels immediate and urgent. Emotions ran high, and fans are shocked at how quickly the story has grown, with each new post or leak adding another layer of intrigue and suspense. The drama has become as much about perception as reality, with every reaction potentially shaping what happens next. The latest wave of activity has also sparked intense debate among fans about accountability, loyalty, and the role of influence in OBlock. Some people believe that the allegations could change how certain figures are perceived, while others argue that nothing is confirmed and that the narrative is still unfolding. Social media is going crazy with reactions, fan theories, and even calls for calm, but the energy remains electric and unpredictable. Emotions ran high as the community tries to make sense of the situation, while also grappling with the emotional weight of King Von's legacy and the impact on the neighborhood. As the night progresses, the tension reaches its peak. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and social media is a storm of speculation, theories, and arguments. Some people think the next move will reveal the truth, while others fear it could intensify the drama further. Nothing is confirmed, yet the narrative feels larger than life, a mix of reality, rumor, and the emotional resonance of a community under pressure. People are divided, waiting, watching, and wondering who is truly behind the allegations, what really happened on 63rd Street, and how will this story shape the future of OBlock. The suspense is unbearable, and the story is far from over, leaving everyone on edge, hungry for answers, and bracing for whatever comes next. So, where does that leave us? The story on 63rd Street continues to unfold, and right now, the truth is still buried beneath layers of rumors, social media chatter, and unconfirmed reports. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and people are divided over what really happened. Was this escalation a sign of old rivalries resurfacing, or is it something entirely new tied to influence, respect, and the legacy of King Von? Nothing is confirmed, and that uncertainty is exactly what keeps the story alive, making every post, clip, and comment feel loaded with potential answers. Social media is still going crazy, and the debates are more heated than ever. Some people are convinced they've pieced together the truth, while others warn that speculation can spiral out of control, leaving facts behind. Emotions ran high as the community continues to dissect each update, and fans remain glued to timelines, stories, and live streams, hoping for clarity. Behind the posts and videos, the real tension is palpable, as the streets, the music, and the online world all seem to be holding their breath, waiting to see what happens next. Now it's your turn. What do you think really happened on 63rd Street? Are these allegations just another wave of rumors? Or is there something deeper at play? Who is really pulling the strings? And how much does King Von's legacy still influence what's happening today? We want to hear your thoughts, theories, and reactions, because this story isn't over, and your voice is part of the conversation. If you've been following this saga, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment with your take, and subscribe to stay updated on every twist and turn. The streets of Chicago are buzzing, the drama is unfolding, and one thing is certain, this story is far from finished, and we'll be bringing you every detail as it develops. Stay tuned, because the next chapter could change everything.